What's going on? Shaster22 here. I got my hands on a Sideshow Collectibles Avengers Assemble 1/5 scale Thanos statue. Got it to buy it now in an auction. Very excited to open it. Let's do this. Before we begin, I just want to apologize in advance for the shaky work. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to approach these kind of videos. But with that being said, let's get the lid off this and check what's inside. As you can see, we have all the statue parts in the original plastic, which is really awesome. Let's take all the plastic off and check out more closely. Starting off with the base, this statue is really strong in its presence. I like the realism of the dirt and the cement. You got the Smashed Avengers A on the back. It says Thanos. It says with another Smashed Avengers A. This is edition of 148 out of 1,250. I'm really liking this base, and that's just the beginning. Moving into the portraits, this is one of two. Has like an angry grimace. The paint application, however, is awesome. Very comic related. Looks like Thanos, always seen him in the comics and movies. But this isn't my favorite portrait. This is my favorite portrait. That smile reminds me of that post-credit scene when we first meet Thanos. Remember when he was pink? I'm excited to display it with this portrait. Again, paint application is awesome. The sculpt is awesome. And it's going to look great. And here we have just the right hand. It's a gauntlet. Obviously not the gauntlet, but still the sculpt on this is awesome. The artist went off. Really cool. But this is even cooler. Obviously with Thanos, you need to have the Infinity Gauntlet. It has all 6 stones. They light up. I'll show you how here in a minute. Really awesome. I mean, just them lighting up made me want to buy the statue. You press that button there. That black part is where the batteries are. Gonna be really cool to display at night. Now, I'll be honest, these shoulder pieces probably could have been sculpted in, but I get for shipping, it makes sense to be separated, but they're lackluster to me. Kind of dull. It still looks cool, but they're kind of dull. Moving on to the body of the Mad Titan. Little heavy, it's just awkward to hold, but look at those sculpts, look at those muscles. I'm actually going to place it back in the case here, and let's build this thing. Alright, starting with the base, which still amazes me. There's a spot to key in. It was definitely a little hard to do, so with the magic of editing, I keyed it in with no struggle. Body's in the base. Now we move on to the shoulder pieces. There's 2 little slots to key those in, right and left. I start with the left one, key it right in. Sorry for the shaky camera again. See, kind of lackluster. And then I put the left one in, goes in super easy, which is impressive. And what is Thanos without hands and a portrait or a head? But there's the right hand, and now I grab the Infinity Gauntlet. Make sure to light up the stones, which is how I'll display it at nighttime, and it's super cool. Look at that. Boom. Right into that key slot. It went together so effortlessly. Now my favorite part of the portrait, I'm showing you the one that I'm not going to display it with. That first one, I don't know. It just doesn't really draw me. But the second one's really where my excitement's at. Take this one out, put in the one I'm going to display it with, and the one that you'll see in future videos. That smile, that grimace, the one that is very similar to the end of Guardians of the Galaxy, like I said, just looks super badass. I'm super excited for this. Let's check it out all together now. And boom. Just like that, we got the Mad Titan himself, Thanos, from Sideshow Collectibles, 1/5 scale Avengers Assemble line. There was 2 different variants of this. One painted more to the movie MCU, and then one painted to the comic accurate. Obviously, this is the comic accurate. I really enjoy this. Can't wait to display it. Got to figure out where. Get some nice lighting to amplify that. The gauntlet lights up, but this is going to be awesome to display. It's also really cool that I was able to get this buy it now in an auction from one of the YouTubers I watch here, and kind of inspired me to start making YouTube videos here. And I'm like super excited to eventually get more statues. But before that happens, I will enjoy this in good health, as my family and friends say. Display it. I'll probably stare at it at night for long periods of time. But this is super awesome. As always, thank you so much for watching. I very much enjoyed putting this together and actually getting it from one of the YouTubers I watch every single day. It's going to be really cool to display here. I'm also appreciative that you decided to watch this video. And if you haven't yet, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you out there.